All right. I'm sitting in a hire car in a car park in Adelaide, and next to me in the passenger seat is Tim.
Hey, here we are.
Here we are. Now, Tim, I know a TV show you like, and quite a popular TV show, is comedians in a car getting coffee. And my idea for a podcast is called Podcasters in a Car Getting KFC.
It's actually comedians in cars getting coffee.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Same thing. So mine is called Podcasters in a Car Getting KFC. And we are the podcasters.
Oh, nice. I like that.
So you can guess what's coming next.
We're getting in a car?
We are in the car
We're in
already.
the car?
We are, yeah.
Nice.
And now, next comes the KFC. But to keep things interesting, Tim, I was asking Tim, where do we go for KFC? And Tim then basically launched into a spiel of all the KFCs around suburban Adelaide and where the good ones were and where the bad ones were.
I was like a curator taking someone through my art gallery.
You're a sommelier of chicken.
That's right. I said, well, what would you like to eat with the drink with the chicken? And I work backwards from there.
Yeah. So we have decided to go to 3 KFCs in suburban Adelaide. Tim is going to take me on the tour. One that he thinks is pretty good, one that he has had a famous indifferent experience with, and one that he thinks is just not up to scratch.
No, that's right.
And we're gonna sample the chicken at each one and compare and contrast and kind of review them for you, the civilians back at home.
And I'm not going to tell Brady which is which.
Okay.
So we'll go in a random order.
Okay.
And after we've eaten, I'll say, what do you think? And he'll give a score, perhaps out of 10.
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
Of course.
Yeah. And then I will reveal which of the 3 this is.
All right. Are we ready?
We're ready. Let's roll.
Let me get the car started. All
and
right.
keeping with the show, we should talk a little bit about the car we're in, which is...
Yes. It's a hire car. It's a Subaru Outback, and it's white.
It's white, yep.
Yeah.
Leather seats and interior. Oh, no, material
they're
seats.
Not leather. They're cloth seats.
We don't know enough about cars to make any more comments.
Did I mention that it was white?
It's white, yes. Black on the inside. It's got
roof rails, like if you wanted to attach things to the roof.
Yep. It's got a steering wheel that's on your side.
That's here in front of me. Yep.
It's got a stereo.
It's done 29,042 kilometres.
Ooh.
That will obviously increase throughout the day.
It will. Not significantly, because we're in Adelaide, but it will increase.
Yeah.
It's like a station wagon. You don't see many station wagons anymore, do you? Like a wagon.
These are quite common cars in Australia, though, the Subaru Outbacks. But yeah, you're right. In England, we would call this an estate, I believe. But yeah, a station wagon is what you would call it here in Australia.
Right. I think I'm out.
Yeah, that's that. We've exhausted our car knowledge.
This is going to be more about the KFC than the cars.
That's more in our area of expertise.
That's right.
All right, so
let's go.
I'm gonna put my belt on. Hang on. Tim's already buckled up.
Yep. Safety first.
Like that Foley work there.
Yeah.
All right, Tim. I'm gonna stop my recorder for a minute because I'm driving. But you can narrate, Tim. You can talk us out of the car park and start giving me directions.
Okay. Well, put the car in reverse. That's it. With your foot on the brake. Actually, I'm not a driving instructor here, am I? No.
I'll concentrate on the driving.
I do remember the days when we were getting our licenses and seeing driving instructors and coming back from various classes with information on what we'd learnt. And you famously came back. I said, where were you before recess break? And you said, failing my driving test. But you got it. You did it again and got your test, whereas...
Hang on. You put it... it took me 3 goes to pass my driving test. How many did you take, Tim?
Well, I benefited from a new system that was introduced at the exact same time, which is called the logbook system, where in the driving instruction classes, once you had shown your competence, the driving instructor ticked it off, signed off on it. There were 26 of these, and so you did enough classes, you just simply worked your way through and you didn't have to do a test.
Which I think is scandalous.
Well, no.
I remember saying to Tim the day that he got his licence on the logbook that, well, at least I'm going to be able to tell my kids that I passed a driving test. And then Tim replied to me, well, I'm going to tell my kids that too.
I did actually do the test once and failed, and I felt so betrayed because it was an immediate fail because of me pulling out in front of another car, but I thought that was a joke.
I had one of them where I didn't
time.
think there was another car that pulled out, like a phantom car.
This is a very clean car park we're driving around and around and around in Brady. It's not, for instance, I can't see Michael Jackson filming his bad video clip in this one.
Yeah.
This is not sufficiently, scuffed and New York and graffitied. It's very clinically clean.
It hasn't got that distinctive smell of urine that most car parks have.
No. No, it's yet to be really
Worn in. Yeah.
And the concrete is white too, which doesn't remain white for very long in a real car park.
Where am I going here? Where's the way down? Oh, there it is, down. I'm driving very carefully because I don't want to scratch the hire car, although I have got the super cover so that no matter what I do to the car, I don't have to pay anything. So I could bang it and it wouldn't matter, but still.
Do you get suckered into the high insurance on
Yeah,
hire cars?
I get the super cover. Because otherwise, I know it's expensive, I know it's a rip-off, but I just spend the whole time, I'll spend the whole next 3 weeks stressed about every scratch on the car otherwise.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to buy peace of mind.
Most of the time when I'm hiring a car, it's for work. And so I always have that ethical dilemma of would work rather put its faith in my driving abilities or pay more for insurance, and I invariably pay more for insurance.
All right, hang on, I've got to lean over now and get out of the car park. Come on. There we go.
This is going to be difficult with you holding a microphone and driving and holding a piece of chicken when the time comes.
Okay. Yeah, hang on, I'm going to turn my microphone off again and let you narrate.
All right, the first KFC we're going to is Glen Osmond.
Glen Osmond.
I think it's called Glen Osmond. That's just what I call it because it's near Glen Osmond Road. They should have distinctive signs out the front, shouldn't they? Like, welcome to KFC, and then, like Trump Las Vegas and and Trump Reno. They really should give them a distinctive sign, but they don't.
Tim can only tell which one he's at from the taste of the chicken.
Indeed, yes.
So we're coming up to the famous Victoria Square in the centre of Adelaide. Where do you want me to go now? Straight on or right?
Go straight on.
Okay.
Yep. We're passing by a block down from the Advertiser where you worked for a good decade many years ago.
I mean, we're literally in the heart of Adelaide. Like, you cannot be any more in the middle of Adelaide than we are right now. And it still feels like I'm in a small country town with the cars. And it's lovely. It's so lovely driving in Adelaide.
Careful for those cows. Watch out. Bloody sheep. Get off the road. Dopey.
The kangaroos is what people want to hear.
That's right.
Adelaide is the easiest place to drive in the world.
There's a person. There's some people.
There's actually 2 KFC outlets for every 3 people in South Australia.
I think we'll take this all the way down to Hutt Street.
Okay. Are you hungry?
Yes.
So is that a good condition to be in when eating KFC? Will that affect your judgment?
It really doesn't matter.
Right.
However, you always look forward to it a little bit more. It's just a little bit more tempting when you're hungry.
Yeah.
It is a little bit frustrating doing this in that we're hungry now and we're going to just have a piece of chicken from each of them when really... we're essentially spreading a 3-piece feed across...
many hours.
Probably an hour,
yeah. Hour or so, yeah.
When normally you'd be spreading that over about 90 seconds.
So, yeah, the reason I got the extra insurance on this hire car is because I knew Tim would be eating KFC in it. I had to pay an extra premium for that.
Does the insurance cover the cleaning, does it?
I mean, there's no rule that you have to have 1 piece at each place. If you think you've got it in you, you could have a couple at each one,
Oh, I think it's keeping in the spirit of it being a tasting. It's a bit like saying there's no rule in a wine competition that you can't just have a bottle of each sample. But of course, it may not be fair on some of the later brands.
We haven't told KFC that we're doing this as well, so it's a completely blind experiment.
It is.
We didn't want them to get in their top chefs into each restaurant and kind of manipulate the system.
That's right.
Their gun chicken cook shipped over from
This is a
Kentucky itself.
real secret customer.
Yeah.
I may be recognised.
Tim's actually got a whole like latex mask and fake nose and everything on, so that they don't know it's him.
Moustache. A moustache eating KFC. Now that is a challenge, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
Yeah. We're now passing a gym that my wife says that I should join, quite appropriately, on the way to KFC.
The irony. Am I going right here?
Yeah, go right. Yep.
Okay. All right, Tim. Where are we now?
Well,
Wow! That was quick. That was quick. I can see it.
Oh no, this is very handy. The location is fantastic for this KFC.
Dangerously handy.
And particularly because it's on this road that heads up to the freeway and out of town. So
Yeah.
it's often the last stop, and certainly the last KFC you'll see for quite a distance.
Right.
If you're driving, say, to Melbourne or somewhere.
Right. How do I get in? Up there after the lights? Is there a little turn in on the left? Or?
Yep, so head up after the lights and turn left in. One thing I've always appreciated about this particular KFC is the lovely green hedge. I think they've done a lovely job with the hedge, and it looks like a really lovely place to go.
Inviting. Inviting.
Particularly with the hills in behind it, the trees.
And it has what every good KFC outlet should have, in my opinion, and that is a giant oversized bucket on the sign.
That's right, yeah.
That's like advanced KFC. That's
Totally.
like, yeah.
Even though it's not a large KFC, by comparison, it's got the huge bucket, and I think that's a real attribute.
Wouldn't you love one of them in your house? Your house could handle one of them, like floating above the lounge. Wouldn't that look amazing? Like suspended from the ceiling.
Oh,
with your
yes.
high ceilings there.
I don't know how we'd get it into the house, but you'd have to build it in the house, or...
You'd take it apart, probably. I don't know. Yeah.
I wonder if they're screwed together. I guess they are, aren't they? They'd arrive in pieces and...
I should check that out. That would be amazing.
I will check that out.
Do you think the rest of your family would be up for that?
It would be great because you could see it probably from the windows outside.
Oh, yeah. People might think you actually are a KFC outlet and start knocking on the door asking for chicken.
Oh, that's no good. No, we don't give chicken. We receive chicken.
All right, here we go. We're close now.
Brady's heading over the intersection. Smooth. Indicating. Moving.
As if I need to indicate when you're driving past a KFC.
That's right.
What else could you
need
be
to
doing?
indicate if you're not. It's like...
All right. It looks
Okay.
busy.
Now, we're going to go drive-through or...
Drive-through,
Walk
yeah.
in. Okay,
Drive-through.
drive-through. All right.
Because we're in cars. It's
Oh, yeah,
its
yeah.
podcast is in a car. Is that this way here for the
Yep,
drive-through?
yep. Around the side here.
Oh, yeah.
See the nice hedge?
It's lovely.
Isn't
lovely. Bit of what do you call that? Topiary or something when you have that kind of you trim trees to shapes like that. They should
Oh, right.
They should trim those bushes and trees to like drumsticks and wings and stuff like that.
They should, yeah. Or buckets. They're just square.
So we're now in the queue. A lot of cars in front of us.
3 cars we can see in front of us. Presumably one more that we can't see around the bend.
And what are we ordering? A 2-piece feed or like what are we getting here?
I think we need to get a piece each.
Yeah.
And so we can get them separately, so 2 separate 1 pieces. And look at those boys in there. They're loving it. In there, eating their KFC. having
Waving to us, we're waving, fellas. How you
Warms
going,
the
fellas? The
Warms
next
the heart.
generation
The
of
next
KFC.
generation of KFC. There's
Give
4
it thumbs
guys
up,
in there.
fellas. Thumbs up, boys.
Oh, and school holidays. There's 5 of them. They're having a...
I mean, they just think we're weird because we've got these huge microphones in our faces, but
Well, that's right. Look at that guy's got drumstick.
it's hairy. you don't want that much hair on your KFC face. For those who like every possible detail, the drive-through clearance is 2.7 meters.
Yep.
So if you are coming, this is Glen Osmond KFC, isn't it? If you're coming to Glen Osmond KFC, don't come with a vehicle that's more than 2.7.
Oh, hang on. We got it. The van is backing back. You can't do that.
No, he's reversing to get a better angle to the drive-through window.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, he's a beginner.
Oh, so we're ordering from a person, not from like a robot thing.
That's right. There'll be a person.
Yeah.
You very rarely have a robot thing at KFC. It's often a glass door.
It's the human touch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. They go the extra mile.
Yeah. We're going to need money, aren't we? Hang on.
Oh, hello. Yes.
Yeah, it's all right. I've got my wallet. Yep, got cash. So I'm going to put the microphone in my lap, but you hold yours around as well, just so we catch a bit of the water.
I'm interested to see the angle that Brady comes in on.
Yeah, it's hard. So what am I ordering? Like, am I ordering? Is there a 1-piece feed or just 2 pieces of chicken? Or
I think we try and order 2 lots of 1 piece of chicken, please. And then it'll be interesting to see which piece they give us. I wonder what they give when you order one piece of chicken. I reckon you can do it.
So no chips or drinks, just like 2 single pieces of chicken.
I think.
Then won't she say, well, do you want 2 pieces of chicken?
Well, that's right, but we say, but there's 2 of us, so we want them in separate meals. And we'll get a little box each. And they'll have 1 piece of chicken.
I'll try.
We'll try.
All right.
Funny how the person isn't here when you come up and then they rush up, like they weren't expecting someone.
So you can just order a 1 piece. Oh, yeah, there you go. $3 for a single piece of chicken.
That's amazing value, really, isn't it?
That seems really expensive to me. I'll go up to the next one.
Oh, hang on. No,
Is he calling us up to the next one? Which window?
Oh,
I don't know where to go.
Here. Yep, no, I think he's waiting for us up
wave
there.
us on? Oh, we're going straight to the collection window.
Oh, look, this is
Hello.
chaos.
Can we get 2 single pieces of chicken? 1 for each of us? 2 1 piece?
pieces?
Yeah, 2 single pieces.
Easy, he said, see?
$6. Cash her up.
Easy,
Thanks, mate.
$14 change.
Thank you.
No worries, man. Have a good one.
Brilliant. Do we get
yep.
next window?
I forgot, there's a 3rd window with this one.
But the 3rd window's like around a corner. This is amazing.
Yeah, you go around 3 sides of the square of the building.
Oh, all sides, technically.
Oh, no, yeah, that's right. You drive across the front.
Yeah.
Yep. The car in front has both Winnie the Pooh and Tigger in their window.
Here we go. Where next? It's time. It's time to receive our
comes.
bounty.
Now remember, just receive it, and we'll go and park the car and eat it.
Yeah. Can you see any parking spaces? The car park's rammed.
It's full on, as you'd expect. I'm so hungry.
I was going to ask how your anticipation levels are. We can watch them dishing it out. I can see them being put into the box. Looks like we're getting one box. Not.
Hang on, we've got 1 box.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Yeah, they've put them in 1 box.
That's disappointing.
It is. Yep. Look, we're not a couple. Like,
Yeah. Well, we are now.
here's a park. There's another one over there too.
Oh, and that's
Look
been
at the
taken.
park lanes.
You keep an eye on the chicken there, man.
I'll keep an eye on the chicken.
Oh, here we go. There's plenty of space here. Let's park under the bucket.
Yes.
We're
Under the shadow of the bucket.
We are literally.
In the shadow. Wow. The car park seems to be full of people. They get out of their car and look a bit sheepish and head in, like their partner doesn't know they're here.
Yeah, well.
It's like during the day, just at work, slip out on a Friday.
Okay, I have literally parked in the shadow of the bucket. I'll take a picture for people. We've got 1 box with 2 pieces of chicken in it.
How are we going to do this? We're going to have to lean over. We're going to use 1 hand. We needed some napkins too. We're holding...
Have they not given us napkins in the bucket? Let's open the bucket and have a look.
Unboxing.
Let's take a picture. Hang on.
All right. We've got, I think it's a thigh and a drumstick.
A thigh and a drumstick, we reckon. Give us a smile. You don't look happy enough. I want to get more of that bucket in. There we go. The shadow of the bucket. All right. What do you want?
Do you want me to go and get some napkins?
Yeah, maybe we need some napkins. I can't believe they didn't give us napkins. Tim's going to go in and get napkins.
I'm going to go in and get napkins.
Okay.
Should I go in with the mic?
You can go in with the mic.
All right. Folks, I'm going in.
Tim's going in. I'm going to stay here in the car so we can keep true to the podcasters in a car format. He's going in, people. He's left me alone with the chicken.
All right, I'm getting out of the car. It's a bit windy, so...
Oh, it smells good.
Heading back in. It's always good to go for a bit of a run before you eat some KFC.
Take a picture of the bucket.
Kylie Minogue's playing, that's a good sign. I've come inside now. There's 2 people waiting.
Poor start to not giving us napkins.
Doing their work. I'm just looking to get some napkins if I can. I don't think there's any. They don't dispense them around the building like you do at McDonald's. So I think I'm going to have to ask. Hey, I'm just looking for some. We just got some drive-through. I just need some napkins and wet towels, if that's okay. That's nice. We're going to get an oversupply here. Lovely work. Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Come to think of it, how do I know Tim's not buying himself another piece while he's in there?
Okay, heading out. Got him. Running. Go, go, go. Heading back to the bucket. There's Brady. I wonder if he started or if he's... Oh, no, he's waiting. Good man. Good man.
Here's Tim coming back.
Got him.
I actually started to wonder, how do I know Tim's not buying himself another piece while he's in there?
It was strange to go into a KFC and not buy chicken.
But yet comforting to know there were pieces waiting for you in the car.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
All right, here we go. We're in.
All right, so I got some of those wet hand towels. Typical with a fast food place, whenever you ask, can I have a few extra of these, condiments, straws or napkins or something, they give you like half the box, don't they? They just can't go, here's one.
Nah.
They give you, here's a clump. So I've got a clump.
All right, Tim. Here, which piece do you want? The thigh or the drumstick? What would you, if you don't think about manners, don't double guess anything, if it was just you, what would you want?
I would start with the drumstick.
Yeah.
And then move on to the thigh.
But if you could only have one, which is the case today, unfortunately for you, which would you want? If you were getting one piece, what would you hope the gods delivered you?
If it was one piece, it's the thigh. It's not this one though; it's the other thigh. But I would have the bigger one.
Well, you have that one then, because I want the drumstick.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Why do you like the drumstick?
Because I like the skin to meat ratio. I like the skin ratio on a drumstick.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be stuck with all that meat.
Whereas I'm just going to have my skin again. So you have the thigh.
All right.
All right. Got you. Give us a napkin.
All right.
All right.
Let's be honest, we need all these napkins, don't we?
We need to create like one of those like kill rooms that when you walk in and there's plastic everywhere and you're about to get murdered. We need to do that in the car before we eat the KFC.
Just like a COVID tester or something
Look at
like
that. Look at all that skin I've got.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, well done. Yep.
A little bit oily.
A little bit oily.
I'm going in. It's very oily. I'm going in. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I'm liking this, Tim.
Well, mine's falling out of my ham.
The chicken's juicy. / oily. What are you doing there? Sucking the meat off the bone?
Oh,
I feel like I'm watching a wildlife documentary watching Tim eat this stuff.
I've got so much oil. So much oil.
Like they got that insurance.
It's overwhelming. These jeans are going to be stained.
Oh yeah. You can see how when I said 2 one-pieces and they instead gave us 2 pieces in a box, you kind of get ripped off a bit if there's 2 of you, because you do have this dilemma of one person having a big piece and they should have given us, when I said I want 2 one-pieces, they should have given us 2 big thighs.
Yeah, that's right. We'll have to be clearer. Can we have 2 pieces that are the same
In separate boxes.
so that we
Yeah, I'm happy though.
I wonder if you can sue KFC for dry cleaning. Like a...
I'm done. Tim's still going.
Yeah, no, well, mine's... Yeah, got more to it.
All
Okay, right. Now...
Let's clean things up.
Yep.
Got a little bit of KFC crumbs on your thigh there, man.
Nice.
On your thigh, not the chicken thigh. Got a bit of thigh on your thigh. Nice.
Here, do you want one of these...
Yep. The little fresh towels.
Fresh towels?
Yeah,
yes,
they're nice.
Lovely. Lovely.
Right. Yep, all right. Okay, just to freshen up. Like it never happened. Removing all evidence that wives may see or smell with your KFC towelette. Wipe my face, wipe my fingers. Tim's got a bit of extra wiping to do on his trousers.
That's right.
If you've ever seen one of those documentaries where like a cheetah brings down a gazelle, that's what it was like watching Tim eat his bed.
Look at this, my phone is wet. It was like... it was underneath the napkin.
Oh dear.
Oh, man.
All right.
Okay. All right, now, look, so do you want to know...
Should we mark it and then you tell me where...
That's a good idea. You tell me, what did you think of that then?
I don't eat KFC that much. And that's the first time I've had like a piece of KFC, just pure chicken, probably for like a year or 2. I go to KFC, maybe sometimes I have a burger or one of their like newfangled, things. But just for a pure piece of chicken on the bone, it's been a long time. It was as good as I remember. It was a bit oily, and I don't know if that's part of the deal yet, because I haven't been to the other places. Skin was good. Chicken was very moist. I'm going to give that a 8 out of 10. But that's so I've got wiggle room in case the other ones are better.
Yep.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, wise. Okay.
What are you giving that?
I'm giving this one a 7. This is the best piece I've had from this place because this is the location of my indifferent KFC experiences.
Right.
So this is the one, because of the location and the hedge and everything, it seems perfect, and yet it was underwhelming on 2 occasions, if people remember.
Right.
But this was better.
Well, that was better than the underwhelming pieces you had.
That's right. They've redeemed themselves a little bit today.
Maybe they heard the episode and
Maybe they did, or they got my letter at head office, and words come through.
or there was a leak you were coming today.
Oh, I'd hope not.
So, okay, an 8 and a 7. Where are we going next from Glen Osmond?
From here, we're going to go over to Mitcham.
Right.
Mitcham.
The Mitcham KFC. What road is that on?
That is on Belair Road.
Yep.
Which turns out, it starts off as Unley Road out of the city. So we're going to head over around. We're making our way across the southern part of the inner suburbs of Adelaide.
All right.
And we'll go there, and then we'll go round to the third place after that.
All right.
So
the best thing about this was we literally are being shadowed by a huge bucket. It's keeping us out of the sun.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch. All right, let's go. Let's go to Mitcham KFC and see if they can do any better than Glen Osmond.
Okay, so we've come down Green Hill Road. I looked it up, and actually that Glen Osmond KFC is, strictly speaking, in Eastwood, which is a very tiny little suburb there, but it's on the diagonal corner of Green Hill Road and Glen Osmond Road, so I think I'm pretty fair in my description. But we've turned left now up Unley Road. This is a road I use probably more than any other in the city, up and back to my church.
How did that sate your hunger? Like, what are your hunger levels like now, Tim?
Stronger than ever.
Right.
That's the problem. You have a little foretaste of something and you look forward to the main meal more than ever. So, but it's not quite like that, is it? It's a bit more like a like a Greek meal, with multiple dishes of just little bits.
Of the same thing over and over again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We're passing Mr. Bookcases, who made the bookcases in our last home. Did a very good job. What other small details? Mother's Milk, they make great coffee.
No free adverts here, Tim.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Just a quick shout out to Storyblocks.
Yes, we're not passing Storyblocks because you can get Storyblocks anytime on the internet.
This is a good time, Tim, maybe to mention Storyblocks as our advertiser because they are sponsoring this episode. Do you wanna do the honours?
Storyblocks, yes, absolutely. Storyblocks is a fantastic site where you can get audio and photos and video. Almost it feels like a limitless supply. Like they have a library that is unparalleled. And rather than scraping around, in fact, even this week I was having something done with a graphic designer. It's like, have you got an image of this? Or not without the rights? And I said, go to Storyblocks. That's where they'll have it. And sure enough, they did. So Storyblocks is a fantastic place to get video footage if you're making a clip, photos if you're graphic designing or using just for yourself, purpose for business or anything, and audio as well. Remember, and I'm doing this without notes now, it's Storyblocks/Unmade.
No. Storyblocks.com/unmade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I'm going to take your word for it. I'm not going to argue.
Tim, that's not bad effort. Well done. Storyblocks.com/unmade. Get it in there. Royalty free, limitless. Well, not limitless, but very extensive library of all that stuff. That's not bad. I think Storyblocks may even approve that, Tim.
I think, well, if you're telling the truth and you literally believe in the product, it's really easy. So we're passing an apartment block that's half built. We actually thought about buying an apartment in here. There's a massive crane, but it was going to take too long to finish, and the apartments were a little bit too small in the end. So that's so we didn't buy it. So this story really doesn't go anywhere. Nah.
I've just turned my microphone on because, Tim's just dying now, telling us about every single shop we drive past. He clearly needs some more KFC in quickly.
Shop there, Bed, Bath and Table. I was reconciling the accounts the other day and saw an invoice there. And
I now realise how excruciating it must be for my wife when I drive her around Adelaide and point out every single little place. That's the place where I once had a milkshake.
There's Holy Vinyl. I bought Sting's album on vinyl there a few weeks ago. The Dream of Blue Turtles.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
So this next KFC we're coming to, how
Yeah.
often do you come to this one?
Well, this is just near where I used to live. So it's probably fair to say, and because I live at that location longer than anywhere else around Adelaide,
Yeah. Your
since I
home-
was a kid, it really was, yeah.
Your home KFC. Now that you live in the city centre of Adelaide, do you come out to this KFC still, or have you kind of turned your back on it?
No, I've turned my back on it.
Okay.
I've transitioned. I was hoping the Glen Osmond one would be, that's where our church is down there.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping the Glen Osmond would be the new one, but it's not. But thankfully, there's that brand new one right around the corner from where you were doing your isolation hotel, where I took the folks the other day when they came and
Okay.
did the Brady balcony wave.
So your home KFC now is not one of the three we're going to today?
No, it's not. And
Okay.
in fact, it doesn't have a drive-through. It's a hole-in-the-wall CBD location.
Okay.
But within walking distance of my home, which is good.
Oh, yeah. Well, or bad, depending on how you look at that.
Well, that's right. That's right. Now, we are coming up past a pretty important location on the left, this
Yeah.
car yard, where you bought Barry the Barina.
My first ever car I bought from that lot just there, which is now a Mercedes dealership.
Yeah, they've gone further up market.
I've gone up market.
Yeah.
My first car, yeah.
Mercedes-Benz, which I convinced the girls, actually, they sold Mercedes pens. And we were going to go in and get a pen if it was a stationery shop.
Are we straight ahead at these lights, man?
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Yep. So this is where Unley Road becomes Belair Road. Do you think this drive today will become like the Camino Trail, like that people will follow and it'll be like a spiritual quest?
It could be. It could be like a famous tour.
Because I feel like I'm on a pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're
Yeah,
on a
it does feel. It feels nice. I'd like to think in future maybe people who are real zealots would walk it, so
Yes.
they could fully take it in. Like that would be the true way to do it, but that would take like a long time.
You would have more than one piece at each place if you walked it.
Yeah.
That would be allowed.
Yeah.
So we're going up here a few more 100 metres and then you'll see the bucket appear on the horizon.
Oh, we've got another bucket adorned outlet, do we?
You do, yep. So you want to move over into the right lane.
Oh,
This
okay.
one will turn up on the right.
Oh, it's
a bit annoying to get into, to be honest.
Okay.
That's the downside of this KFC. And it's crammed up against a couple of other fast food restaurants who I won't mention.
No.
And it doesn't have a nice hedge.
You mentioned every other shop on Unley Belair Road. I don't know why you're not mentioning those ones.
It's conveniently over the road up here, diagonally from the city of Mitcham, the council where I served as a councillor for 6 years.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever talked about that you sat on the local council for many years. So
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So what would you sometimes go there after a hard night of governing and have a couple of pieces, or?
Sadly, the meetings always went so late that every night I'd come out, exhausted from a meeting, dying for some late night KFC, and it was shut.
Oh.
Always. So it's sometimes...
As a councillor, could you not have required them to have stayed open later, or put something in their
yeah,
in their
sadly not.
permissions or something? Right? No.
Thankfully, the council provided party pies. So,
Okay. Oh, party pies are
I know.
good. Yeah.
They were fantastic. They changed the party pies once, and I brought it up with the CEO. I said, "Look, this is not acceptable." And then I went to the mayor.
You resigned.
Do you agree?
You resigned in protest. That's how Tim's council career came to an end.
So sometimes you wonder if you achieve anything in politics, but I was glad I brought us back onto the original party pies.
Did the CEO bring the old party pies back, did he?
Yep. Okay, turn right here. I know you can't see it quite yet, but this is the way to go. You've got to come in round the back.
I believe you. I can see one of those rival fast food outlets that shan't be named.
No.
Okay, we're turning in now. Still haven't laid eyes on the... there's the Colonel.
Yes.
All right.
So this is annoying because you've got to get past these other cars that are lining up to drive through into these rival places.
I can probably get through that gap, I think.
Ooh.
You don't think I can get through there?
Maybe if you hadn't had that other last piece you might.
Is he turning into...
Yeah, he'll be going in there. So you could, if you want to go straight ahead, you might scratch his car, but you won't be taking his place in line, and that's the most important
We're
thing.
through. We squeeze through the narrowest of gaps. Holden precision driving teamwork from Brady.
Yes,
there.
yes.
And here we go into another drive-through.
And there's no one...
Empty.
Empty. Wow.
Empty. We're going in all alone here.
Fantastic.
Oh, and here we're ordering from a robot, looks like.
Yes, no, this one does have the microphone.
Hi, how can I help?
Hi, could we please order two single pieces, but in separate boxes for the two of us?
Sorry, so you wanted 2 pieces of original chicken, but both in separate boxes?
Yeah, so 2 one-pieces rather than 1 two-piece. Yeah.
Brady's not stuffing up the order this time.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I want a sun-kissed too. I'm a bit...
Yeah, could we also have a sun-kissed drink, please?
Counter bottle.
Can or bottle?
A bottle so I can do it up.
A bottle, please.
Normally I'd get a can, but I'm going to drink it in parts, so
Drive down.
Thank you very much.
if that's all. There's a little bit of, in her voice of, you know...
She must have seen Tim.
So that one comes to 10.05.
10 just blew past the 10. Oh, hang on, I've got a coin here now. Thank you.
It's funny to see someone using cash.
Thanks a lot.
Is it cash that a novelty? Is that why you're using it? Because you're having a bit of a
Oh, just-
flashback here? I haven't used cash for years.
I had some with me, so...
Oh, it's going to be difficult to know where to park here.
Yeah, do we have to go back out onto the road?
Yeah,
Right.
you have to go. You can't.
$1.95 change.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Do we wait here, or...? Oh,
Yeah, just wait here.
Oh,
They
that's
always do
fast.
it.
Thanks.
That's a huge bag.
There are two big boxes.
2 boxes. Nice.
Thank
lovely.
you.
Thanks very much.
Where should I park?
So we have to go out the drive here.
Back out onto Belair Road.
Onto Belair Road and turn left. I tell you what, if you want to have us in there's an amazing Portuguese tart place. Actually, let's go in there. We'll do that.
Can I go across there, or do I have to turn left?
No, go left.
Okay. Oh, it's raining. I've got to shut the window. It started raining on me. It's all chaos. All right. I'm
Yeah.
dying to know what pieces they gave us.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm not opening it until we can do it together.
Where are we? Where should I
So go
do
down
it?
here, and these lights turn right. I'm going to take you on a little.
Oh no. Yeah, but don't show me stuff from your past.
No. This is just to buy a Portuguese tart.
Okay.
It's a place to park, and we can get a Portuguese tart.
Portuguese tart. It's all about KFC today.
No,
What
but
are
this
you-
is. Oh, it's just
You're going to
so
ruin
beautiful.
my palate.
Let's go. We can save them as a surprise
Okay.
as a present at the end.
That can be dessert after
Yeah.
we've done the third place. All
That's
right.
so yummy. This is a sun shower, isn't it? Sun shower's always peculiar. The
We've got a
sun's
good
out.
chance of a rainbow, I would have thought.
Ooh.
Imagine that, eating KFC at the end of a rainbow.
Oh,
Wow. A bucket of chicken at the end of the rainbow.
this was my local pub for quite a while, the Torrens Arms.
You promised you weren't going to do more boring, this is a place where I once did the thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
I know you'll do it again. Don't worry.
Only if it's mildly interesting.
I'd love to know what your threshold is for interesting. Tim's threshold for interesting is he thought of it. Oh, I could have gone then. Someone should let me go. Oh no, now this can't.
Oh, now there's 2. You've got 2 lanes against you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and the lights. Well, you changed lanes into this lane. we were
Yeah,
here
whatever. Chill out.
first. Gosh,
I can't reverse.
It's going to be road
If someone
rage.
lets me go, if someone was kind enough,
They're all turning into the lane that's making it less.
Let me tell you a fact, Tim. Adelaide drivers, and you know this, are the worst drivers in the country.
I agree with you
They are
wholeheartedly.
so selfish. They will not deviate. They will never let anyone in. They are the worst people in the world, Adelaide drivers.
This is where the part about us being... Actually, go down a little bit further there, man. We'll turn in there. There'll be a park there.
Okay.
This is where the idea of Adelaide being a small country town is its disadvantage because people feel like they should be able to drive wherever they want, whenever they want.
Adelaide drivers don't last a second in places like England.
All right, so turn in here.
Like
We're
next
going
one.
into the back of Mitcham Square Shopping Centre.
Okay. Oh, that was a big bump.
Oh, it was. And you can just find a park here. There's one here, over there.
Okay. Oh, it's hailing.
Oh, gosh.
There's so much happening. What did you bring me into this bloody monstrosity for?
Because we needed somewhere to park.
Yeah, but why like a huge, big, busy car park?
Oh, literally. Well, there's nowhere else to park. Well, there's parks there. There's parks there.
Okay, yeah, it's not as bad as I thought.
Park.
Fair enough. My bad.
You're all pent up from those car incidents, I can tell.
No.
You need some chicken.
Some shit that made me feel better. All right, we've parked. Turn the
All right.
car off. Let's see, what do we got?
All right, now there's two boxes
This time they've given us 2 boxes.
to manage the oil.
Will they... Oh, we didn't. Hopefully they gave us napkins, or you kept the old ones.
No, there's one napkin here for me. Oh, no, there's one there for you too.
Good. You've got a box there. What's in that box? What have you got?
Okay, so I'm opening my box. Unboxing. And I have got the same again.
And look, I've got...
Thigh.
What's that? A wing. Is
Oh,
that?
yeah, the same too. No, that's a thigh too.
So we've both got thighs this time. So
Yeah.
asking for 2 different boxes did have the effect of giving us...
Yes, they're not going to give... That's right.
All right.
All right, here we go. It's good, because it's been a while. It's been good 10 minutes since we had this. So it's nice to... Oh,
Oh,
you notice how... See, it's better, isn't it? But
it's still a bit oily. I feel like I'm comparing apples with oranges, though, having a drumstick and then a thigh.
this is it's crunchier. That's what I like about it.
Not bad. A lot more chicken for me this time, obviously. Having a thigh. Not
Yeah.
What do you think about this part of the chicken, though, where it's like the skin kind of merges with the bone and the chicken, and it's kind of, is that still part I eat or not? Like,
Oh, yeah, yeah. If you can see skin, you eat it.
how thorough are you with leaving little bits of meat and stuff?
Well, not very. I mean, you know, when you're having one piece, I mean, if you're only having one piece, like I remember going for lunch once with my parents to lunch at another family's house, and there were quite a few guests there, and it was like, oh, KFC, you know, they got a couple of buckets, and it was a big group sort of thing. I got given one drumstick, and that's it. I was a little kid, so like, oh, one piece. But you know what I mean? Like I just every last little drop, you know, of that thing on the plate.
It sounds like you were scarred by it.
Oh, yeah, I don't like to talk about it, actually.
I spilled a bit of oil that time, I'm afraid to say.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. You got black jeans, though, which is...
No, but I spilled it on my little vest here. A little gilet.
You got a Coke there, you don't want to...
Yeah, I'll have a little drink as well. Hang on, where's my napkin gone? Did you take my napkin? Oh no, here it is. Is it? Alright, rating time.
Yeah, so what did you think that...
It wasn't that much better than the last one. And again, I have to take into account I had a thigh that time, which had more chicken in it. Same, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this an 8 too. That's a pretty reliable 8. I have to say, the previous one, which I was indifferent to, you know, it was doing better than it normally would. This is just sort of a pretty standard, maybe slightly under their usual standard, because this is my regular.
This is the one that you think does the best stuff.
Yeah, that I've found in Adelaide. Yeah, that's true.
What did they drop points on today?
Yeah, I agree with you that it was a little bit oily, but the taste wasn't there. It's always, I'll tell you what's funny though, it's always different eating KFC in the middle of the day to the end of the day.
Yeah.
I think it always tastes a bit better at the end of the day. That may be just, you know, it's the end of the day, so you're ready for it.
Psychological.
But I think in the middle of the day, it's still good, and I think this was a good standard. I mean, 8 out of 10. You'd probably take that every time, wouldn't you? I mean, this is you know, this is great food. Great
food. KFC in the car in Mitcham shopping centre car park. two dudes just scoffing it down, spilling oil all over their clothes.
Doesn't get any better than that.
No,
I don't think
it doesn't.
That's an 8 out of 10, but it's not a 9. It's certainly not a 10.
Well, is 10 even possible? Who knows? Now we're going to go and buy one of these Portuguese tarts from the shopping centre.
Yeah, they're yummy. Yep.
Right,
Yep.
but we're not going to eat that. We're going to save that for afters
Later on. That's right. Yep.
And then where are we going?
Then we're going to it's on Henley Beach Road. So we're actually going around to the western
Quite a drive.
suburbs. Yep. We'll cruise around to the western side and across the city to, I guess it's Brooklyn Park. I think that's what it's called there on Henley Beach Road.
Okay.
I'll look that up and confirm it, and we'll see what you think at that one. Now, this is one where by process of elimination, I guess you can already tell. We've been to the indifferent one, we've been to the great one. This one is a rogue KFC. So I thought we would finish there because we're probably going to eat more than one piece there.
So,
depending on how we're feeling.
And this is one where you think they've got a bad track record. So this is risky.
That's right. I literally avoid it. And if I'm really desperate, I might just get a burger or something like that. But I certainly don't.
I wish you'd seen how serious Tim's face was then as he said that. He was talking. He was so serious. If I'm really desperate, I'll get a burger. But like, and it's just like, it was oozing sincerity and like a little hint of warning.
Well, this was like with Storyblocks. If you are sincere, it's very easy to sound sincere. It's so we'll go over there and we'll try and we'll see how. I mean, we'll see what you think. I mean, and maybe they've lifted their game. I mean, who knows? But
Time will tell.
time will tell.
All right.
Let's go in.
We're getting closer to... Do we figure out what this KFC is? Is it Brooklyn Park? What its official designation is?
Let's have a look here. There's
You've just given them your own names, basically.
block this one out of my memory.
Let's not prejudge. Let's
Okay.
not prejudge.
All
They
right.
could have changed their ways. The other two KFCs could have called ahead and said, we think Brady and Tim are on the move.
They've been warned. So the official address of this one is 251 Henley Beach Road, Torrensville, actually it's called.
Torrensville, right.
Yes. Brooklyn Park is right next to it, where my college is, where I work, and this one's right there, but it's Torrensville.
All right.
It's the very end of Marion Road, actually.
Oh, I know. Oh, right. I know. Okay, yeah. I know where we're going. I know the one. I have been to that one.
Do you have any memories of...
I
it
have no
was like?
specific memories, no.
Do you have any notes that you could look up?
No, my files were destroyed in there.
Wise.
Yeah.
Very wise.
How does your mum feel about KFC?
She loves it. Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
she's a big fan. Early convert, being married to dad.
Your dad was the instigator, was he?
Oh, yeah. Yep. And so it was very much Mother's Day, Father's Day, special occasions, birthday, sort of the go-to meal. They were very down on Macca's, my parents. Macca's wasn't really on the scene. I think they saw that as
This
something
is McDonald's,
for kids.
by the way. Like,
Oh, yes.
I have, like, you say Macca's with such ease that confuses the Americans. And I thought, oh, you know, is that just Tim being informal? But I saw a bunch of McDonald's ads on TV the other day, and they call it Macca's in Australia in the ads now. They don't even call it McDonald's. Go to Macca's and buy this. Like, so it's just totally taken hold as what you call McDonald's.
Yeah, it's our name for it. Which, yeah, that makes sense. It wouldn't be like that around the world. But Australians have this habit of shorting everyone's name from Stephen to Steve-O and
So
David
your
to
dad,
Dave-O.
like, just fell in love with KFC for some reason.
Yeah, when he arrived from Holland, I don't know if I've mentioned he's from the Netherlands, and when he arrived in the 50s, he, for some reason I think came around then and he fell in love with it. He really loved it and nurtured me in it and nurtured Mum. I'm forever grateful, really.
Yeah, this is legacy.
It'd be nice to have a little piece of chicken as for afternoon tea when you get home from school, wouldn't it? I mean, imagine that. But
KFC, I don't think it would be very good for you.
no, well, no, that goes without saying.
We should at this point, like, issue a health warning that the Unmade podcast does not advocate eating KFC 3 times in a single day for general purpose.
That's all right. We are warning you that we're having one piece at each stage.
Under normal circumstances, people, you should not have more than one KFC a day.
No, that's right. One a day is fine.
Yeah. Recommended in some places. Oh, God. It is such bad, unhealthy food, people. Do not eat KFC.
It is, in Sesame Street language, a sometimes food.
Oh,
Not an all the time
I'm not
food.
familiar with that term. Obviously.
It's a lesson the Cookie Monster was taught at one stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I guess he's quite a bad role model these days.
That's Beaumont Tiles, where we bought the tiles for our kitchen when we did it up.
Right. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, I used to have a girlfriend that lived up this way, so I used to always drive past this KFC on the way to her place.
Oh, right, yeah. She lived way out that way, didn't she?
Yeah. I wouldn't get, like, KFC on the way to the girlfriend's place. That would probably be a bad look.
Oh, yes.
Turning up with oil all over your jeans and KFC on your breath.
Well, unless the father's like my father.
Yeah, I like the cut of his jib. He's a keeper, that one.
He's a fine young man.
Turn up with a bucket for her mum
Yeah.
to impress her. Forget a bunch of flowers.
No.
These 3 drumsticks.
Bring something useful, that's right.
Oh, Qantas plane flying over us because we're near the airport. When you were young, how exciting was it when a plane flew over, like low over your car?
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
Very exciting.
It's still a little bit exciting.
All right, so we're coming up Henley Beach Road. We did a little bit of a detour to get away for some traffic.
The back roads, Tim's local knowledge.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I know these roads like the back of my hand. So we're coming up now Henley Beach Road, which normally if you keep going you'd hit the beach.
Yes.
And
Hence the name.
Hence the name.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Henley Beach Road. Yeah, it's very good. It's on the left up here on the corner. So if you miss it and we have to go around the corner,
So I don't want
it'll
to
be
miss it.
forever. No.
Do I turn before it or
No, into it. Into it, see?
Okay, I'm
Yep,
with you. I'm
yep.
with you.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Nice and easy. This one here, mate.
I see you.
That's the
I
exit.
missed it.
You've missed it. You missed it. Go in the.
I'm going in the
go
exit. I'm going in the exit. I missed it. I'm going in the exit. But we're in.
We're in.
But we're in.
Whew. All right. No police around.
I don't think the police are going to do you for going in the wrong exit of the KFC. I don't
no.
think they have jurisdiction over KFC. I think it's like diplomatic immunity.
Oh, absolutely. Certainly, it's understandable on compassionate grounds.
So there's a big box-like one. We've got a big sign with a big bucket high up in the air. That's the highest bucket in the air we've had.
It's sort of a bucket on a sign, isn't it?
Yeah, they've gone really
Innovative.
drive-through clearance of 2.6 metres this time. For
Right.
those keeping... I didn't look at the last one, sorry. Oh, now we've got to order into this speaker. Are we ready? What do you...
Oh, I've never seen that speaker before. Here we go.
Hi there. What do we want?
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, we'll wait.
Well, the same again. Do we want two separate
Two
boxes?
singles. Okay.
I'm a bit worried about this one. If we get a big thigh and it's all...
Well,
Yeah.
then we'll go to another one.
Casey, what is that?
Can we please have two single pieces, but in separate boxes for us?
No worries. I can, is it still in the same order?
It's the same order, yeah. Same
Yeah.
order, but two single pieces.
How many pieces? Just the two?
Just one in each box.
No worries. Is that all for today?
Is that all you want?
Yes.
Yes, that's all for now, thank you.
No worries. Just drive down there.
Thank you.
All right. Nicely done. She's on the ball, isn't
She's
she?
good. She was good. She was polite.
No arguments.
Where's my
Oh.
card? Or a card. What can we pay with?
You pay with mine.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hang on, I've got a card here. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Has that worked? Yep.
Yeah. So,
No receipt, please.
Warriors drive down, please.
Thank you.
Oh, we drive down. Okay.
This one again, we're going around the corner. So where you pay
Yeah.
is...
Do you think there's a security
blind.
reason for that, Tim? That the paying area is so far from the chicken?
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I can't think what, but you can't even see the chicken.
Yeah, they don't. They want to make sure the money's changed hands before you even see the chicken.
That's right.
All right, we've got a pretty posh BMW in front of us. So you know, all types eat KFC,
Oh,
but
yeah.
with P plates. Yeah.
Hello.
We're ordering KFC from all the different KFCs in Adelaide and seeing which one we like the best.
Yes.
So,
So it's too
So
late
we
now.
got-
You've given it to us now.
all right.
Are they
we
in
look
separate
forward to it.
boxes?
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks a lot, guys. See you later.
Thank you.
See, they said those two guys are talking into radios or something. So they knew something was up.
Yep.
Should we try and get in the shadow of the bucket again?
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
Ease it around.
Here we go.
Pull it in.
That's the guy that drove in the wrong entrance. All right. We're done.
Okay.
We've got it. Now, we're parked under the sign at the corner of Marion Road and Henley Beach Road. All right. This is exciting. All right.
Now this is interesting.
Yes.
They've not given us boxes. They've given us little paper bags.
Chicken in
inside.
a bag.
Yeah, that's
I don't
just,
know what I think about that.
No.
Well, I do know what I think about it. I think it's outrageous.
it is. Yeah. Already this place.
Let's take a picture for the civilians. Hang on, you show them the bag. Hang on, let me get the camera out.
Do you want me to pull them out?
Yeah, pull one out and take a picture. Show people what the bag looks like. So there's the bags of chicken.
Okay, let's have a look inside.
Yeah.
We got one napkin there to fight over.
Oh no, we've got spare napkins from the numerous boxes behind us too, though.
Oh, that's good. Okay, this one looks like we've got the thigh again.
Thigh,
In one, and oh look, and it's a drumstick. We're back.
a thigh and a drumstick.
A thigh and a drumstick.
I still think that's dodgy that they do that. But you know, I'm not personally bothered by it, but I think it's not fair. If you're sharing chicken, they should give you the same thing.
It's like we went into McDonald's and said we want 2 burgers, one each, and they gave you a triple quarter pounder and the other person a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, hang on
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah.
Inequality.
I love the analogy you did there. Like you took it from one type of fast food to another, and that just helped me join the dots.
I wanted to help you understand by relating it to something you understand. So I took it out of KFC.
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, took it to my
which
language.
is mysterious and dark and complex.
Yeah.
And into Macca's.
Yeah.
Which is clear.
All right.
Understandable.
All right.
Relatable.
Well, I'm happy to go the drumstick again.
Oh, no, I want the
Oh,
drumstick.
you want the
this
drumstick?
time.
Okay. Yep,
Yeah.
okay. Yep. Drumstick
All right.
for you.
Here we go.
Fair enough. Oh, thigh for me. All right, let's do this.
Oh, see, it's too hot.
It's hot, is
It's
it?
hot, yes. It's too hot.
What's straight out of the fryer?
Oh, no. What? No, this is my... Yep. They've got form.
Oh, yeah. Look, mine's not even properly covering the chicken. Less crispy than previous ones.
Yeah. It doesn't taste too bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh.
Very oily.
Yeah. Looks like the Exxon Valdez over there at the moment.
I mean, it's always going to taste good.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's right.
I don't like that it came in a bag.
No. You know what I'm not happy about? I've been to 3 KFCs today, and I'm still hungry.
Should we go back to Mitcham? Because we don't like it here. We leave this KFC because we don't like it and drive across town to another KFC.
Back where we were an hour ago.
All right. Well, there you go.
Well, come on.
What did we decide the suburb was? What are we calling this one?
It's called Torrensville.
Torrensville.
Corner of Marion Road and Henley Beach Road.
What's the verdict? What are we calling it here?
Well, come on, you've gone first each time. I'd like to hear from you. Out of 10.
I don't think I was influenced by your talk. I think that was the worst of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it a 6.5. Best staff of the 3. Friendliest staff.
That's true. Yeah.
But we're not rating the staff. We're just rating the chicken. And the chicken was a 6.5.
So the staff, lovely people,
Yep.
can't cook. That's...
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah. They're too busy being friendly and they're not focusing on
That's
one
right.
job,
Well, they
make
say
quality
that.
chicken.
You see that. The best chefs in the world have the worst personalities. You find a lovely person, bad cook. Yeah. Well, look, I'd have to say, I agree. I'd have to say 2 things here. One is definitely the worst of the 3, right? And that confirms my verdict over many, many years of this being a rogue KFC. However, this was probably better than I expected.
What, you've had it worse than that?
Oh, yes. Yes, I've had it that I haven't finished it. I've walked out. I've gone, no, I'm not having this.
Outraged.
I have. Yes, I have.
Thrown your drumstick down and outraged.
I'd have gone and gone, I'll just eat the chips and that'll have to do. This is not good. And often because it's too hot and because it's too oily. And there were elements of that. You could tell from today's chicken that's certainly possible here. But this was maybe because it's a drumstick. It was better than I thought. So look, I'm going to give it a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
There
that's
you
it,
go.
people. That is the inaugural episode of Podcasters in a Car Getting KFC. How many KFCs are there in Adelaide? How many more episodes of this could we potentially do?
When I was looking before for the on the map for the name and so forth, there's at least a dozen or more, maybe 15.
And that's just in Adelaide. We could go to cities all around the world and do this.
That's right. Yeah, we could. In fact, we are.
My heart physically just complained.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So look, I hope that's helpful to people. I mean, you want to be useful, and I think that's useful.
I think it's a resource as Tim puts the bag onto the back seat to join the growing pile of KFC boxes.
It's lucky we got the wagon.
We've got those Portuguese tarts.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Portuguese tarts.
Should we eat them and give them a rating?
Yes.
All right. Where are they? Are they in the back seat there?
Underneath all those KFC bags.
Under all these wrappers. Oh, there they are. Let's have a Portuguese tart. Actually, that's just what I need, something sweet after all that KFC.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That is good.
This is good. Here, I've got this. You can use that bag as your...
How do you rate that alongside some of the chicken you've had today?
This is a 10. This is way better.
This is quality.
It's really beautiful.